Bro, you ever sat down to study something and just an hour later it is like our brain hit delete? Yeah, you study it, but if I were to ask you the next day, you probably won't remember a thing. You are not alone. Today, I am going to share more powerful secrets on how to study once and remember forever. Let's go. Guys, let's be honest. We have a broken educational system in our hands. School taught us the Pythagoras theorem and that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It didn't exactly teach us how to remember that information for life. We were just handed a textbook and told to go and read. But how? Nobody tells us. So we do what everybody else does. Reread, highlight, cram, and forget. That is a cycle. But what if I told you you could break it? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you were just passing by and saw this video, then how about a little introduction? And hey, don't click away cause this video only gets better. Hi, so my name is Jabra. I'm a 4th-year medical student and I make videos about smart studying, productivity, and tips backed by science, and not just any science, real, practical, apply this now kind of science. If that sounds like your vibe, consider subscribing. Today, I'm giving you the upgraded secrets, the ones I wish I knew even earlier on how to study once and remember forever. Let's get to the core of the matter already. With this first secret, I'm going to teach you how to turn forgetting into a weapon using the strategy that has a 100% success rate. That never fails those who are committed to it, and you will still understand why I say so. You don't forget because your brain is weak. You forget because it is normal. Your brain is designed to forget what it thinks isn't important. So how do you trick it? You use spaced repetition. Let me explain. Imagine you just met someone. You hear their name once and never hear it again. You will forget, right? But if you hear that name today, then again tomorrow, next week, and next month, it sticks. That is what spaced repetition does. You don't just study more, you study smarter. Space your reviews like this. First review will come within 24 hours after first learning the material. Your second review can be after 2 to 3 days. Your third review in 1 week. Fourth review 2 to 3 weeks after the first initial early exposure to the material. Apps like Anki or Notion Plus Minus make this easier. I personally use Anki to review med school material, and bro, it's a game changer. Secret number 2. Teach it like you are explaining it to a 5-year-old. This is the Feynman Technique. Okay, this one right here, this is why I can remember stuff I learned in high school. Like it was yesterday. It is called the Feynman Technique. Here's what you do. Pick a topic, say photosynthesis. Explain it out loud as if you are explaining to a child. When you get stuck or use complex words, pause. That is where you don't really understand. You've just got yourself stranded at a learning gap. What I want you to do then and there is to go back, learn again, then simplify it even more. Repeat. The beauty of this method is that if you can teach it simply, it means you own it. Try it next time, you will see how much deeper your understanding goes. Secret number 3 that almost doesn't fail, always. I'm talking about active recall. Let me tell you what doesn't work. The rereading, highlighting, passive notes. Let me now tell you what actually works. Testing yourself over and over. Active recall is when you force your brain to bring out information instead of just refeeding it. For example, after reading a chapter, close the book and write down or say whatever thing that you can remember from your studies. Ask yourself questions. If you are using flashcards, don't flip immediately. Think first, struggle a bit, and then check. It is a struggle that makes the memory stick. Secret number 4, the power of interleaving or mixing things up. Here's a strange one. Let's say you are learning anatomy, biochemistry, and physiology. Instead of learning one subject all day, mix them up. Study a bit of anatomy, then switch to biochem, and then back to anatomy. It sounds messy, but it works. This is called interleaving. It makes your brain better at picking the right information at the right time, especially during exams. Don't just block study. Mix and match. Secret number 5. Use your brain visual power. I used to think mind maps and diagrams were just something childish until I saw what they could do. Your brain loves visuals. If you are studying the steps of glycolysis, don't just memorize a list, draw it. Use arrows, shapes, even silly drawings. When you turn abstract info into visuals, you are giving your brain landmarks. Do you ever notice how you can remember the layout of a road you drove once, but can't recall a paragraph you read 5 times? It is the same principle. Use diagrams, use colors, sketch your own understanding. Okay, this one is a bonus secret. Emotion is equal to memory. Let me hit you with a real gem. The more emotion you attach to a fact, the stronger the memory becomes. Have you ever wondered why you still remember an embarrassing moment from class 5 years ago or your crush name from primary school? Emotions engrave that into your brain. How do you apply this when studying? Make it funny, make it weird, or make it personal. Are you studying about the neurons? Imagine tiny brain messengers doing TikTok dances. Are you studying about enzymes? Picture them as chefs in your own stomach kitchen. Silly, yes, it is. But that is the point. You remember what makes you feel something. So there you have it. 5 more study techniques that actually help you remember for life. Forget the old 2 and 4 method. This is how the top 1% do it. If you want to keep learning with me, hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment below what tip you are going to try first, and please share it with someone who is tired of forgetting what they studied. I'm Jabra and I am that guy. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Stay happy, study hard. Peace.